That is fire. Oh my goodness. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Theo Williams, and we're back at it again for another delicious episode of America's Best Restaurants, where we get to taste all the best foods all across the country. Today, we are here at Lulu's Latin Food in Lawrence, Kansas, and man, I gotta tell you, I've seen the menu and it already looks delicious, and I can't wait to meet the owners, Eli and Maria, and find out their story about how they came to the United States. So you know what? I'm ready for a great story and even better food. So let's go get to the
Theo from America's Best Restaurants. Welcome in, man. Good to have you.
Hey, what's up, man? What's your name?
Eli.
Oh, Eli, you're the owner, one of the owners
Eli
here.
was here at Lulu's Latin Food.
Oh, nice, man. Nice. Well, it's great to finally meet you, man. I'm really excited to try some of your food that you guys have here today.
Yeah, really excited for you guys to be here.
Oh, man. So it looks like you already got something. Is this for me right here?
Yep, just for you, our pollo con tajada.
Mm.
It's our Honduran dish that we have under Latin specialties.
Man, that looks good, man. So you said this is a Honduran dish?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Nice, nice. So what inspired this dish right here? You said it was Honduran. So do you guys do Honduran food? Is it Mexican food? Like, what's the vibe here as far as
This is our only Honduran dish, and this dish came actually from a little backstory. My partner, Esmeralda, she has a lot of Honduran friends around here, and they're just letting her know that they always have to go to Kansas City, here a city like 45 minutes away, to come get this dish. So we decided, hey, we're opening an authentic local place. Might as well throw it in. No one else has it, and here we are, pollo con tajada.
So what's in a pollo con tajada?
Pollo con tajada, the more traditional dish uses bone-in chicken, but just for convenience purposes for our customers and our chefs and everyone, we use boneless chicken breast. So it's the chicken, and then on top of that has like a special coleslaw on top, cabbage, pico, and then on top of that we have a special pollo con tajada sauce we only use for this dish. We just sprinkle it right on top. We have its own sauce too. You see it a little runny down there. And then it comes with a side of fried plantains, which is what you see right here.
Dude, this is tremendous. This really tastes good, man. And that pollo tajada sauce, I'm sorry, I know I'm butchering that name.
No, you're good.
I'm getting like definitely a little bit of heat off of that. You know what I'm saying? And then when you put it with the coleslaw, along with, that sauce, like I said, man.
Oh yeah, it's a great combination.
Man.
Very, very unique dish, but very, very tasteful.
And go to the fried plantains. Dude, that is a phenomenal dish. So where do you guys get all your recipes from? Like you said, your cousin kind of was the inspiration behind the fact because she has friends that are from Honduras and they would like Honduran food, but couldn't find any. Are all your dishes like that? Are all your dishes for family? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, a majority of our dishes are from our family recipes. So our recipes come from my mom, come from my aunt, they come from our partner, my cousin Esmeralda, and then my aunt, my mom, they took their recipes from my grandma. So it's just been passed down recipes. And then any recipes that we couldn't get our hands on, we actually bought from chefs from Mexico where we're from to get that authentic taste, because we were not messing around. We wanted that authentic flavor.
Yeah.
And then this dish specifically came inspired from Esmeralda's friend. But otherwise, all of our menu is recipes from our family, just passed down, sharing it here in Kansas.
So these are legitimately authentic Mexican and Latin dishes that you guys brought back from your part of Mexico up here to Kansas for people to enjoy.
Oh yeah, 100%. Our mole doesn't come out from a can. It's made with all the ingredients, like all thousands of them, so many.
Wow. And I can tell there's a lot of flavor bursting through this. Fried plantain, perfect, soft, sweet, delectable. And like I said, this chicken with that sauce on top of it, coleslaw kind of brings it all together. Excellent flavor, man. That is some good stuff.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm
Appreciate
really
it.
loving it, man.
So
Absolutely.
glad you like it.
Yeah, yes, sir. And I love hearing the fact that these are authentic Mexican dishes. These are not dishes that someone traveled to Mexico and seen something on TV or saw something at a restaurant and were like, oh, I think I can try to replicate that. No, these are passed down
Yes.
through generations.
Yes.
Man.
Family secrets, all right. Here.
Oh, secrets. Oh, he's basically saying, don't ask me what's in it. Well, awesome, man. This is really good. But I believe they're about to make something in the kitchen for me. Am I correct?
Oh yeah, we're getting that molcajete ready for you.
I love a good molcajete. All right, well, I'm gonna stop eating this right now because I need to leave a little bit of room for the molcajete. We're gonna head over to the kitchen, talk to you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, so right now we are back here in the kitchen. Eli, man, we're getting ready to have some molcajete out here.
Oh yeah.
Oh man,
Oh, yeah.
I'm really excited about that, dude. Who's gonna be making it for us?
So today we have our head chef here at Lulus, Rigo.
Oh,
He's gonna
okay.
be making our molcajete today and get that slizzler going to you.
Oh wow, okay. Well, what's a slizzler?
Sizzler? That's
Oh,
our
the sizzler.
cat-
Oh,
yeah.
he said sizzler.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I thought he said sizzler.
That's what the molcajete is under, is our sizzlers. Got the molcajete and the fajita.
Oh yeah, that thing sizzles so good, man. I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
wait to get it started. So right now, we're getting ready to get it cooked. They're gonna put it all together. We'll be right back in a hot minute, literally a hot minute. And then we're gonna get it all assembled and looking all nice and pretty and get a nice little bite, all right?
All right.
All right. All right, so right now, I'm looking at this beautiful, beautiful molcajete dish that has just been assembled in front of me, Eli.
Yeah.
Dude, so tell me what a molcajete is. Like, explain that for the people who don't know because I've had a molcajete before, but usually when people go to a Mexican restaurant, they get burritos, they get tacos, enchiladas, you know, things like that. But this is like authentic and an authentic Mexican dish, am I correct?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's one of the most authentic Mexican dishes out there. So the molcajete, what it's referring to, like the molcajete definition, is this right here. This is a molcajete. So if you just Google molcajete, you'll find these. You can buy these, authentic, non-authentic. But the food dish, why it's called molcajete is because it's served on this. And then it's just a huge, I mean, what's not on the molcajete? It's just a
Everything.
huge variety of meats, all kinds of meats, cheese, jalapenos, green onions, a bunch of veggies, tomatoes, onions, green peppers, just all kinds of stuff in there.
It looks so good. Yeah, man. You got the, now explain to the people what the name of this cheese is right here as well.
This is our queso fresco.
Queso
It's-
fresco.
Yes, it's an authentic Mexican cheese. And then we have like little mini bricks that we put on all sides of the molcajete.
Like it's just melting all in this
Oh yeah,
stuff.
and then we have our cheese sauce just drizzled right on top of everything. And then we
Nice.
got shrimp hidden underneath there. It's under there, I promise.
It's hanging out there, yeah. and then isn't there something else that goes in the molcajete, like some kind of a sauce or a liquid or something like that?
Yeah. I believe we have like our a special red sauce that
Okay,
we
so-
add on to it. So a little bit, it's not like our chip salsa, but it's one of the salsas we have up here.
Got you. Okay. Well, I want to take a bite out of this thing because this thing looks delicious. You want to take a bite with me?
Oh yeah, for
All right.
sure.
Cool. So what are you going to dive into first?
I'm gonna dive in with my favorites, which is the carnitas.
Carnitas. All right.
Oh,
tell,
yeah.
tell the people at home what a carnita is.
Carnitas essentially is pork, but if you really want to get specific, it's pork shoulder.
Pork
So
shoulder.
that's what a lot of people may not know. I'll give it a bite.
Oh man,
Oh yeah.
the flavor on that
queso-
is crazy.
Oh yeah. So what makes it carnitas is specifically the pork shoulder. And then we boil it actually right here for quite a long time, add all kinds of stuff, beer, all of our recipes in there. And then once we serve it, we just heat it up and put it right on there.
Wow, that's some tasty stuff. Like it's just bursting full of flavor. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
get all that authentic Mexican flavor that's coming off of that pork shoulder.
That's why carnita is one of my favorite all-time
Yeah.
Mexican meats. Because the flavor, as soon as you bite into it, it reminds me a lot of brisket.
Yeah, I
That
feel you.
barbecue. It's just so juicy, so flavorful.
And it's so tender too. Like I don't know if you guys caught that, but like I'm literally just taking my fork and then boom, just getting just a piece. I don't even need a knife. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
that's how tender this pork shoulder, the carnitas are, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Good show. All right. So next, I want to sink my teeth into the chicken because I'm a big chicken guy. So I'm gonna cut me off a little piece of that chicken right there, and then I'm also gonna get some of that fresco.
Queso fresco.
Queso fresco. I don't know why I couldn't remember queso. Like the most important part of the whole thing. So I'm gonna take a bite out of it. Dude, this is all so phenomenal, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is definitely a shareable dish. Most people that order it at least with 2 people because it's a lot to tackle.
It really is.
Yeah.
There's a lot to tackle, but it's so delicious. I mean, just exploding with so much savory flavor, and it's like pick your poison. You like vegetables? It's like a giant fajita bowl.
Yeah, yeah. It's like its own little buffet. You know, you want some pork, you want some beef, you want some chicken, you want veggies, you
Absolutely.
want some spice, you want some cheese and some dairy, wherever you like.
This is good stuff, dude. And the thing is, like you said, like this is a shareable. Like this is more than just one person can manage. Like you have to have a friend or a date night or something like this,
Yeah.
man. Like absolutely. All right, so I got some of the steak now. Just want to cut off a little small piece. I'm gonna dip this into that red sauce that's hiding down here. Get a little bit of that queso fresca. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Nice big cheesy bite.
Yes, sir.
All
Dude.
right.
That rocks, dude.
Oh yeah.
Man, I would love to sit here and try to take down this whole thing because it's so good. But we got more food to eat, man.
Oh yeah. We're just getting started.
Just getting started. All right, well, we're gonna go back out there. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna sit down. It's gonna be you, me, your mom. We're gonna talk about your family while we eat some delicious food, man.
All right. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. All right, so right now I'm sitting here, I'm hanging out. You already met Eli, the owner here at Lulu's. And then we also have his mother, Maria, who's also an owner here at Lulu's. And man, we have a delicious looking plate and a couple awesome looking drinks that are going here. So
Oh, yeah.
first I'm gonna try these drinks while I ask you guys a couple of questions, man. So this was a long time coming. You guys went through a long road to get to this point, starting in Mexico. Like, give me the story about what it was like, you know, in the very beginning, making the decision to come to Mexico, and I'm talking to you, Maria, making the decision to come to Mexico, from Mexico to the United States of America to start a new life.
Preguntó que cómo te fue, cómo decidiste en el principio de moverte de México a Estados Unidos y hacer ese cambio.
Para una vida mejor para mí y para mis hijos, decidimos mudarnos para California y llegamos primero.
Okay, now, were there any fears, was there any trepidation, worries, concerns about making such a big move, going from Mexico, a place that you've known your entire life, to coming over to the United States, in California, you know, where you really didn't have anything set up for you, you were just here on your own with young child and, you know, just trying to make your way through here?
Te pregunta que si tenías preocupaciones o medios, si te daba mucho miedo de moverte, de irte a un lugar que conoces, a un lugar extraño y sin saber a la gente ni nada, si tenías muchos preocupos o muchos miedos.
No, porque me gustan los retos, me gusta ser yo donde vaya y echarle ganas y triunfar en la vida y no tenía miedo.
Awesome, that's what's up. So
Yeah.
now, so then we have 4-year-old Eli coming across
Yeah.
the border. You know, so America largely is all you've ever known.
Yeah.
And now here you are. You've grown up in the United States. You start off in California. You know, give me the story about you from California to now.
From California to now, well, I started attending schools over there in California, kindergarten, and then when I first entered, I didn't know any English. just Spanish, but since I was so young, and young minds just absorb everything, I picked it up real quick, learned English, no problem. And then from there, just did elementary school, just typical, played video games.
Typical childhood. Yeah, I got you. So like, once you like got on your, like when you became an adult, and moved forward, going from there, like, what was your life? Because you guys eventually moved out here.
Yeah, when I was 12, when I was in 6th grade, we did the big change from California to Kansas, because we were having some family stuff, a divorce and whatnot, and my mom's sister, my aunt, lives here in Kansas, and they're really close. So she decided to do a big move and come here to Kansas, new state, and kind of like start fresh with my stepdad.
Awesome, awesome. So you already had family that was already up here that you got to, come and hang out with and be around, so is what I'm getting.
Oh yeah, I have an uncle here, Uncle Mike. He also lives here. So I got an aunt and an uncle that are just right here.
Nice.
And then another uncle moved back, but he's here now. So we have quite a bit of family around here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you have a big family, it sounds like. A lot of family.
Oh yeah, my other family members, my other uncles, they have their own restaurants, doing their own thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
So did they all come from Mexico, or were some already here? Like, how'd that come about?
From my understanding is that they all came from Mexico, but just different times.
Different times.
Because she's one of 7, and she's the second to youngest. And I know all her older siblings, just different time periods of their life. One at a time came by over here, and then she came by, and then my aunt. So eventually they all made it over here to the United States.
So leading up to you guys having this restaurant, what preceded this? What came before this that, sparked the idea like, hey, maybe we can open a restaurant? Like, what was the steps that led you guys here?
Right. Well, before we opened Lulu's, like myself and my mom, we're not restaurant people, so we didn't have restaurants or work in restaurants prior to this. But we did have our own company that we just started back in 2018, and we were just doing services that we could, cleaning houses, cleaning offices. Stepdad did painting jobs, contracting, and we started doing that, and that's how kind of when we first started working for ourselves, stopped the 9 to 5. And then as that developed, we weren't in the restaurant business ourselves, but we well-known restaurant people, like as far as I can remember. Like I said, my uncles, they've owned restaurants, and before they owned restaurants, they were in the like that's what they've known. When they moved here, their first jobs they got was at restaurants. So literally they've been working at the restaurant life for decades now.
Wow.
And then our partner, my cousin, she owns her own restaurant. So we were very familiar with people of restaurants, but not ourselves restaurant people. And then we got familiar with business itself back in 2018.
Doing the cleaning
stuff. Yeah, slowly learning all of that. And then my cousin, Esmeralda, she was initially the one that had an idea, wanted to open a small, local, authentic place, because most places around town are like Tex-Mex, bigger places, people that are entrees that people are already accustomed to.
Yeah.
And she had a lot of faith in us. She trusted us. She worked with my mom. My mom worked for a restaurant as a waitress and manager for a while. So they just had very good connection. And then she knew that we knew somewhat of business. We just didn't know anything since we were doing our own thing. So she invited us, hey, come join us. Want to help make this small little place open up, because she's busy with her own restaurant. So she couldn't have done it like on her own, because she's got her own thing going on. And then we said, yeah. Opened up the business, found this small place that we're in right now, opened in February, and here we are now.
Wow, that's an amazing story. So basically, you guys basically came to the United States of America with not much and built it to the point where now you are the owners of a fantastic restaurant where people can come and enjoy food from your home country, from your home area. Because it's, you know, people think Mexico, like Mexican food, all Mexican food is the same. Like, but you guys are like all Mexican food is the same, like different food from different areas, just like in America.
Yeah, all the different areas have different recipes. So one city might make a certain recipe way different than another city, but you know, they're both authentic Mexican dishes. So there's definitely a way more variety than people realize.
So I'm gonna ask you guys both the same question. I'm gonna start with you, Eli.
Okay.
How proud are you of your mother?
I'm very proud of her because I don't know how she did everything that she did. Like, honestly, if I was in her shoes, I would have just stayed where I was familiar with, where my family is, where my kin is, where my friends are. I don't think I would have just packed everything and moved on to a different country.
It's a big chance.
Knowing any language or anything.
Yeah.
So I'm very proud of her and all that she's done and all the stuff that she's taught me to do and not to do in her life, and her support. You know, I came here when I was 4, and she's been my support and my number one then, and then now I'm 28 and she's my business partner, and I work with her all the time. So I'm very proud of her, and yeah.
And that's a lot, you know, to just pick up everything you know and love and go to a place where you don't know the language, don't know anybody. Because when you were in California, you didn't know anybody in California, am I correct?
No.
Yeah, like you're in California by yourself, you know, the only family you have is half a country away, you know, and just because you just had the heart and the determination to come here, to say, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna work for a better life for my son, for my family. You know, that is definitely a big reason to be proud.
Yeah.
And Maria, tell me about how you're proud of your son.
She's very proud of me, and that I'm strong, and I probably take it from her, and that you know, I've been by her side since the beginning, and I'm still by her side, and we've made businesses together and done a lot of stuff together. She's very proud of me.
It's very beautiful, man. You guys are awesome. I'm really glad to meet you guys. It's a very beautiful story, and I love hearing stuff like this. You know, people just literally taking themselves and determining, I want better, I'm going to create better. And that's exactly what you guys have done here, and it's an excellent restaurant, and you both should be very proud of not only each other, but yourselves. So I thank you guys for inviting us over here.
Thank you, and thank you for coming by and stopping by. You know, it's a great opportunity to be featured here in your show, and you know, we're appreciative of everything you do and all the support and making all this happen.
Oh, thank you. All right, enough of the mushy stuff. Done with the mushy stuff.
All right, the good stuff.
Yes, it's time to get to the food. That's why we're here, baby. So first, we're gonna start off with these drinks. What am I looking at right here?
So this is one of our most popular margaritas. It's called the Mexi-rita. It's one of my own inventions, kind of themed as kind of the Mexican theme going on. So it's our classic lime margarita with mango flavoring. That's where you see that orange color come in. And then the rim is chamoy, which is like a spicy, like sauce, sticky sauce. And then instead of salt, it's tahini powder, which is a chili powder. Have an orange slice, put it on there.
Nice.
And then the orange as well has a tahini as well. And then it comes with this candy that you see here.
This is candy?
Yeah.
Oh, this,
you
okay.
can eat that red stuff on there, and you can eat it.
Oh, word.
And the straw is that yellow. That's the plastic.
Oh, sorry. So don't bite into this part.
No. That's not edible.
This. So this is the edible part. Now, okay, cool.
I think it needs a hole in the bottom, but usually you can, if you would like, you can drink it using that straw.
Can I dunk it?
Yeah.
No,
And then
dunk
you
it in
can
there?
eat it and do whatever you like with it.
I'll take a bite. Yeah, right. Oh, like a fruit roll-up.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's like a chewy, tangy consistency.
I love it. Good stuff.
Yeah, it's one of our most popular ones.
All right. I'm loving that, man. That was good stuff, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see myself drinking this on hot summer day, you know, when I want to come in and have some, you know, give me some quesadilla tacos, you know, and order me this. Oh, man.
If you want like the spice, you can drink it straight off the rim, and then you'll get the chamoy and the tajin and the mango.
How about I
all
give that
the
a go?
spices.
I'm gonna give that a go. You know, I got to do it. You know, I got to. Oh yeah, I'm getting all that.
Oh yeah,
I'm getting all that spice. Yes, sir. Good stuff, man.
Oh yeah, if you like spicy margarita, this is it for you right here.
Awesome. And then that's just the classic margarita.
This is just
right
our classic lime, our most common one that aside from our flavor ones, and it's our mix that we make ourselves, our little secret little recipe, and then ice, salt rim with the lime.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, and just what to expect to get when you order margarita. This is what you come here and expect to get.
Love a good margarita, and I'm sure that tastes phenomenal. Don Julio Tequila. Maria said, don't get it twisted. We don't do the cheap stuff. This is Don Julio we got here.
Yeah, this
That's
one
what I'm
is our
talking about.
Organica. So we made this one fresh ourselves.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. So, all right, so no bottom shelf here. They do Don Julio, okay? Make sure y'all get it right. All right, now I'm about to tear into this. I can only assume what looks to be a Mexican pizza. Explain this to me.
Yes, yes. So this is our Mexican pizza, and it's essentially, for simple terms, just a quesadilla, if you're familiar with those, turned into a pizza. So we have these giant 14 flour tortillas. We have 2 of them, and then between the 2, we stuff them with the barbacoa meat, cheese, cilantro, and onion. And then, but we don't stop there. On top of that, after we stuff it with all that and then grill it on both sides, then we top it with more barbacoa, cilantro, onions, some radishes, and lime to sprinkle on there, some jalapenos. And then we have our special consomme dip, like the quesadillas, that you can dip it in there however you'd like. And with that, you get this magnificent beauty.
All right, well, I'm going to
Mexican
dip
pizza.
this. I'm going to get this right in there. Oh, lost a jalapeno.
Oh yeah, it's a messy
Oh, yeah.
eater for sure. It's like eating ribs, you know, you're gonna need a lot of napkins.
Yes, sir. Well, that means you know good. You know it's going to be good. Dude,
Yeah. All right.
that is fire. Oh my goodness. The flavor of the barbacoa, so tender, soft, flavorful. And then you have the mixing, you get that punch from the onion, the crunchiness that goes from the onion. Of course, the cilantro adds that flavor on top of it. The cheese just kind of brings everything together, especially on top of the crispy tortilla that was dipped in that quesadilla sauce. Man, this is a special dish, man. This is really
Oh
good.
yeah, it's one of our most common dishes, and then people will order it, and then people will see it and be like, "What's that?" Because it's just such an eye catcher of an entree.
Eli, Maria, this is fantastic. Everything that I've had today has been delicious. And I gotta tell you, man, I really appreciate you guys having me over here. And seriously, congratulations.
Thank you.
On everything that you guys have accomplished. Not just, coming to the country, but everything you've accomplished together as a family.
Yeah, yeah.
So I really appreciate you guys having America's Best Restaurants over here, man. Is
Yeah.
there anything you want to tell America, baby?
Thank you for giving us the opportunity for the American dream. Without America, there's no American dream. So I just want to say thank you for allowing us to come and work hard, work for ourselves, make a business, and share our authentic dishes and recipes that we can bring from back home and back Mexico, back from our grandparents, and pass it on to here and share it with everyone. I feel like it's only fair.
Absolutely. I got one final question. I'm going to direct this towards Maria.
Yeah, I know her question. Thank you so much for everything, for coming.
Absolutely. So if you were to try to talk somebody into coming to your restaurant that's never been here before, what would you tell them that would convince them to come to America?
Que si,
Or excuse me, come to your restaurant, not America.
que si le vas a decir a alguien que nunca ha ido aquí, por qué él debe de venir aquí a probar la comida, ¿qué le dirías a ellos?
The people is coming because the food is delicious, it's authentic food, and the people is very nice people. The music is nice music, nice people, beautiful place. Come in, people.
Yeah, I will say, add on that we do have good music.
Yeah.
We get a lot of customers giving compliments on our playlist that we have. You know, they always think we have like a playlist. Like, what playlist are you listening to? And I was thinking, no, it's just it's our playlist that we assembled together. You know.
Awesome. Well, Eli, Maria, thank you so much for having America's Best Restaurants here. Food's delicious. You guys rock. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Woo, man, that was delicious. Everything that I had here at Lulu's was phenomenal. The mokajete was delicious. The pollo, some word that I can't pronounce, was fire. And then I got to eat that Mexican pizza that was basically a quesadilla pizza. Man, I've never had anything like that before in my life. Such good stuff. Plus, Eli and Maria, just such good people, hardworking people that came to America to find the American dream. And that's the true story here. The American dream prevailing. What more can you ask for? I'm Theo Williams for America's Best Restaurants. Hope to see you.